Okay, so last time, some stuff, Pichu, target test, etc. Since then, a lot of grinding. I've been talking about how there's going to be a lot of grinding in this, and you can tell from my playtime here, among other things, that yes, a lot of grinding has occurred. I've got 699 versus matches, which means the next one will be an unlock. 100 coin matches, so I got the Smash Coins trophy. 5,000 KOs. When I hit 1,000, it got me Landmaster trophy. 5,000 unlocked score display, which I need for Celebi. So, that was pretty much just, let me describe what I did for these. I'll actually show this off in training, just because you have to witness the stupidity that was this amount of grinding. Actually, training is not going to show this very well, but, you'll get the idea. I actually played this mostly on Yoshi's Island, but, I would go into a match, and, I'd have 3 Pichus, level 1, on a team against me, and I would basically just be doing this. Like, I'd show it with the C-stick, because that's how I do it, but training mode doesn't allow you to use the C-stick, so I just spam smash attacks in different directions, while at the same time just kind of doing this, because this is how you get coins. It took a very, very long time, as you can tell. But, anyway, we've got one match left to do. I'm going to be doing a sort of a callback to an awesome little Melee video from back in the day here. Just go ahead and make this, 1 minute long. Should be fine. Make sure it does it right. Okay, here we go. Let's just get some coins. I don't know what they're doing. They're not running around as much as they should be. Come on now. There we go.
Show me a move. 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 Show me a move.
And you get the idea. I rather enjoy that. Come on, let's actually, like, get some stuff done here. I do want to, like, get a KO to make sure this doesn't end in sudden death. It's very hard to actually sync this up, whatever. Doesn't matter. You get the, like I said, you get the idea. Let's just, no, actually, I want player 1 to win, because he's not on a really, really shitty controller. Okay. So we should be good. Last minute coins, go. And end with a scissor kick in the air. And I got 9 pesos, okay. Oh yeah. Start on the other controller, too. Zomg. God, this one was a long time in the making. I actually forgot to explain where most of those 699 versus matches came from. Those were me picking Falco, and I had the controller, like, what do you call it? It's not configuration, but you know how, like, it defaults to, like, whatever position the control stick is in? Anyway, I got Mewtwo, yeah. I'll go ahead and talk about it while I go ahead and start Classic Mode with Mewtwo. But first, let me show how many coins I have. Not even halfway there. That Tom Nook trophy is going to be a bitch. But, so, yeah, basically, like I said, I'd pick Falco. I had it so the controller would automatically have me run to the left, and I would just kind of keep hitting start. I didn't even have to look at the screen. So I would just... And I had pausing turned off, and these were one-stock matches, so, all I had to do was just start up by hitting... Like, you hit start to start the battle. It would pick a random stage, run off the left side of the stage, hit start to start a new one, repeat. By doing this, I actually unlocked Falco's Classic Mode trophy again, because apparently you get that from just doing a certain number of versus matches as a particular character. I might have gotten the Adventure one also, I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, that was pretty much it. There was a couple levels where you'll hit like a little snag, but I had the computer turned up to level 9, so he would kill me if that happened, so I didn't have to watch at all. So that's what my past few bits of gameplay have been. It's been not exactly thrilling. So anyway, Mewtwo. Mewtwo's a pretty cool guy. He gets a lot of flack for being one of the worst characters in this game. And competitively, that might be the case, but I still think he's pretty neat. I don't know, he controls pretty Ness-ish, which I enjoy. Oh, break the targets. Let's see if I can pull this one off. Okay. I have no idea what the strategy for this one is, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it. And, okay. What I found with Mewtwo is that the best way to play as him is to just kind of teleport all over the place. At least when you're playing against another person, because it gets really annoying, and you can just kind of play mind games that way. His B moves aren't that great. Shadow Ball is pretty decent to have going on, but his forward B, despite reflecting projectiles, does not actually, like, have them do damage to the person that shot it or threw it. It's kind of stupid. And then the down B is just kind of weird. Like, So you'll mostly be using his A moves. I find myself just doing aerial attacks more often than not. Kind of like how I play every single character in this game. Giant Dr. Mario, why not? Let's just attach 2 adjectives to Mario and then we'll be good. I thought that was a soccer ball for a second. That piece of food that appeared there, I'm like, the soccer ball isn't in this game. It was in Brawl. Bonus stage. Quick, get coins. No, I don't want to, like, completely wreck this controller. I was using the shit controller for all the, tapping that I had to do for the coin collecting. Okay, cool. Let's see, is this a level where I can... Yeah, I actually want to show off one interesting thing with Mewtwo's throws. His forward throw does these little shadow balls in front of him, and it's good if you have the opponent up against a wall like this, because then they kind of get, like, explosion damage. Otherwise, it's not really a good throw. Hello, random redead. Not a good throw for distance. For that, you want to do his back throw. And I've already talked a little bit about the Mewtwo, like, in Smash 4 DLC stuff, so I don't really need to go too in-depth on that again. But anyway, this, as I'm sure you are aware, since this is the second last character I've unlocked, playing through Classic/Target Test with him, we'll be unlocking our final character, Mr. Game & Watch, which is the main reason why I'm actually even bothering to show this on screen. Otherwise, I'd probably just do All-Star or something. Every character I haven't shown is going to be an All-Star. Okay, now I have to actually pay attention, because I would very much like to get the 5 coins out of this. I'm, like, kind of cursing myself for failing this with a few characters, because I seriously freaking need coins. I'm hoping that I get a decent number from All-Star mode, because even with that, I'm still probably going to have to grind another 500 just from tapping the control stick repeatedly. It's like, if I get 2 controllers doing it simultaneously, I can get 10 coins, which is the maximum per match, in versus in like 4 minutes. But I really don't want to put the extra stress on this controller if I can help it. I'll take this one. I don't want to risk losing. Do I get 4 or like 4.5? It sucks. Oh well. Get out of here, Metal Ice Climbers. Nobody likes your style. I generally like any aerial attack that does that like multi-hit thing. Those are always good to use. His Mewtwo's forward and down aerials don't seem to have a lot of range on them. Hush. And teleport for no reason. So yeah, I think I've said pretty much everything I can about Mewtwo. Well, other than the whole debate about, like, being replaced with Lucario, which is not true at all. I've probably mentioned this before, but Lucario did not replace Mewtwo in Brawl. They were supposed to both be in. Mewtwo got cut due to time restraints because of Sonic being added at the last minute. It's like people always point at them as being clones, and they're really not. The only move that they have in common is this, like, neutral B move. So, I don't know, people are weird. It's easy to think of Wolf as being a clone if you don't play as him at all. And same with Lucas, I guess, because they have, like, drastically different A moves, but for the casual who doesn't pay attention to that, then yeah, you can easily mistake it. But, like, with Mewtwo and Lucario, even their B moves are completely different, so I don't really know how that ever started. I forgot that Mewtwo, like, holds items in front of him. It's kind of cool. What the hell is going on here? I can't tell what that character is from that silhouette. I do kind of like how it's the silhouette, and then that's just the character. For anybody who didn't know who the unlock was, that would have probably been a very strange moment. And then I just lose this fight. It actually wouldn't be that bad if I did, because I have to go through Adventure with Mewtwo anyway. And I'll probably want to redo his target test. So, let's see. Get Mr. Game & Watch. All-Star mode's open. Unlock all playable characters. Get Mewtwo trophy. Kirby Hat 4 trophy. Alright. Time to go through Adventure with Mewtwo. Not gonna actually show this on screen. But it has to be done. I feel the need to point out that, the music here and the music in the previous levels were both their, alternate versions. Like, this one's obviously Balloon Fight, and the other one was, according to the sound test, it's just called Mother 2. I think it's basically just, like, inside Ness's house. But, this is the first time they've ever actually done that. So, I have a feeling that, those other tracks only get unlocked when you have all the characters unlocked, which is weird, because there's other ones that show up no problem, like the Fire Emblem song. But, I don't know. Maybe Balloon Fight is, like, tied to Mr. Game & Watch because he's retro, and Mother 2 is randomly tied to Mewtwo because Mewtwo kind of looks like Gage from the first Mother game. I don't know. Like, that's my best guess. And, yeah, I just kind of threw that Pokeball off the edge there, didn't I? Okay, so now that that's out of the way, Classic and Adventure both still need to be done with Mr. Game & Watch on very hard. I'm not going to be doing that quite yet. I'm actually going to do a couple All-Star playthroughs here. Now, obviously, I have to go through it with everybody, but there's only certain ones I'm going to be showing on screen. Basically, everyone on the top row, except for Mario. Well, okay, maybe not everybody. So Dr. Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Peach, Yoshi, DK. And other than that, just Young Link and Pichu. So I'm going to be starting with them. Just kind of the smaller clone versions of characters that I've played other modes with. So All-Star mode, as I'm sure you're aware, I have no reason to be mentioning this, but hey, I might as well, is just the mode where you go through and you fight every character, starting out with 1-on-1s, then moving into 2-on-1, 3-on-1, and then ends with a big team battle. But it's different from Brawl and Smash 4 because those are in a fixed order, whereas this one is random. You also have 3 times that you can recover, so you want to save those. I'm actually going to see if I can get through this on my first try without using any, because there is a bonus you get from doing that. If I don't do it with Young Link, then I'm sure I'll do it with one of the other characters, but I'm semi-decent with him, so I might be able to pull it off. But one thing I'll actually point out about All-Star mode also here is you can tell what stage you're going to go to if you know what to look for. Because, I mean, you can obviously see who you're going to be fighting next. Every character has a certain stage that they're tied to, so this is going to be on it. And then once you start getting into the, like, versus 2 and versus 3 matches, it's determined by the order of the, like, character portraits. For when there's 2 people, it's the one on the left that determines it. For 3 people, it's the one in the middle. I don't remember all of the levels offhand, but I know that some of them are kind of weird. Like, I think Ganondorf is Brinstar Depths, just because some of the series have too many characters and not enough stages, so... This should be Mushroom Kingdom, I believe. Nope, Mushroom Kingdom 2. I thought this was Luigi's. Oh, thank you, Explosion. I'm so glad that you did that to me. But anyway, it's arguable if this is actually the easier mode to go through for no damage clear, but I feel I was, like, more comfortable with Classic. So, that's pretty much all I can say about All-Star mode. It's gonna be more of a grind to get through, which is always fun, but at least it's short. It's not Adventure. Adventure was so bad. So, to talk about Young Link a bit here, I think I've mentioned on screen that, yeah, I did, about his down A in the air, his, like, down aerial, like, spikes if you hit with his hat. It's really weird. He also has fire arrows for some reason. I guess just to make him slightly different from Link. I don't know if they actually do more damage or have, like, a residual damage effect. Let me actually test that. They do not. Well, they don't have residual, at least. They might do more damage. But, like I said before, I kind of just... I like Young Link better, because he's a bit faster. He has the best taunt in the game, where he drinks milk for, like, 20 minutes. Because, you know, that's totally, That wasn't in the same train of thought there. That's not why I like him better. Although, Link's taunt is kind of shitty. But... So yeah, like I said, Ganondorf is Brinstar Depths. And also, since I never officially pointed this out, Link and Young Link are the only characters that have, like, a second hit on their forward smash. Or, really, now that I come to think of it, most moves in general, like, other than the standard A, like, neutral jab move, they usually don't have any kind of follow-up. But with Link and Young Link, you have, like, this one little crappy hit, and then you have to hit A again to do the second swing. Most people probably already know that, but you never know. So apparently All-Star always gives characters alternate costumes. I don't think I remembered that being the case. I suppose that's an interesting little touch, or kind of. So yeah, I think I'll be getting through this without needing to heal, hopefully. Because I usually don't like to take a heart until I'm up to like 100 or at least close to it. So when I'm on very easy, there's no real stress involved. So it's like I'll take it when I know that there's not that many battles left. If I have 50, like if I'm not specifically going for that bonus, then I'll just take the heart. But since I'm trying for it, then I might as well. And I did not kill the Cyndaquil. So let's see, how many are left? 3 matches and then the Mr. Game & Watch one. This one is going to be on Termina, or Great Bay, I think it's called. Or could be Jungle Japes, okay. I forgot that this was Young Link's stage. It even has, yeah. Saria's song playing for some reason. This one is called Jungle Japes, right? I never actually remember the names of the Donkey Kong stages, because they're really similar. Okay, this one's going to be on Great Bay, I think. Yes. Even though Adult Link was not in Majora's Mask. Whatever, we can pretend it's Fierce Deity. Oh, come on. And I became small. Excellent. And he's invincible. Even more excellent. You mind getting away from this clusterfuck over here? Okay, now I'm invincible. And they're decidedly not running away. Usually computers do. It's weird. And he dies. It's actually a good thing I didn't hit him with that arrow, because that would have allowed him to use a second up B move. Okay, Mewtwo, I think, is Battlefield. Starting to get a little concerned with damage here, but I'll hopefully be alright. Mine. Mine. Okay, there, got a kill out of that. And you die. And I almost died from hitting that bomb. Can I do a D&D? Yes. D&D is not Dungeons & Dragons. It is a term that nobody uses called dodge and drop. It is when you pick up an item, jump, and then, like, hit R and quickly press A. You will do an air dodge and then drop the item. It is good with bombs, because it'll just drop it on them, they'll explode, and you'll not take damage. So anyway, Mr. Game & Watch Horde. As long as I just sit here and spam the up smash, I should be good. Also, these are not using their alternate color. Not sure why that's the case. Alright, Raikou. No complaints there. Oops. Could just kill them all instantly as they walk in. Alright. So, Melee Master? Yep. Okay, Melee Master and All-Star clear. Two more bonuses that I needed. Melee Master, if it is not clear, was the one you get for not using any recovery hearts. Here he is, posing with his milk. Wait, what the hell? Oh, because I did so many battles with Falco. Okay. So I unlocked Falco's All-Star trophy before I actually unlocked All-Star. That's really weird. I didn't realize you could do that. So, I like milk drinking montage. I'm actually going to do Falco last, because that might mean... Link, what are you doing down there? Okay, so anyway, Battlefield, plus Battlefield's trophy, I think. Let's see, cleared All-Star, Young Link, Battlefield trophy, Wario trophy. Wario trophy is clear All-Star with how to continue. Anyway, I'll go through with Pichu. But yeah, since I obviously haven't actually cleared All-Star with Falco, I now have to wonder if the, oh, what is it? It's not Mew. What's the trophy from getting with beating everybody, like, beating All-Star with everybody? I don't remember it. I'll probably remember it in a minute. But yeah, that trophy, I wonder if you get that one just from having all of the other characters' trophies, or if you do it specifically by playing All-Star with everybody. So that's what we're going to find out. Also, apparently Pichu is Fourside, because Fourside is similar to Saffron City, maybe? So obviously I'm not going to be going particularly far in this with the no damage clear. Seeing as how I took unnecessary damage in the first fight. I actually realized after I used my forward smash that I probably should have not done that, because I am going to have to conserve energy. That is the 0-1. Or is it? I don't know. Pichu has the best running animation. Let's see, can we throw him off the edge? Yup. That is the best stage to kill people on. Also, the music in that lobby there is from Kirby Superstar. It's the, like, save room from the Great Cave Offensive. I don't really know why they used that song there, other than the fact that Sakurai, but I don't know. It fits it. I don't think trophies can appear on this side. I'm not sure. I like to be sure, though. I'm not sure. I like to be sure, though. Of course, as soon as I point out the fact that I've taken damage in an early fight, I have now not taken any since then. That'll just be my thing with Pichu now, is see how far I can go without taking damage. So yeah, I think Pichu's forward aerial move is probably the shittiest move that you could ever use with any character. Other than maybe Ganondorf's up tilt. That one's pretty bad too. But yeah, his forward move, it does like 4 damage to himself, and it just isn't a good move in general. Also, this reminds me, I forgot to mention during my, like, explanation of stuff I unlocked earlier, I'm pretty sure I got Brinstar Depth on screen. At the very least, it was in the stream. But then Foreside, Big Blue, and Poke Floats obviously were unlocked during the KO/versus match grinding session. And also each of them comes with a, they all come with a trophy. So Brinstar Depth comes with Kraid. What the hell's going on here? Let's see, Foreside comes with the UFO. Big Blue has Falcon Flyer, I think. Yeah, I think it's Falcon Flyer. Poke Floats has Pseudo Widow. And also when you get to 1,000 battles, in addition to unlocking the stage and the trophy that comes with the stage, you also just get the Heart Container trophy. I have no idea why. It's really stupid. Can we get... Yep. All that time spent getting Screw Attack KO, completely invalidated. I'm pretty sure I've already done that in a previous video anyway, but yeah. And these guys are just not wanting to die at all, so... Screw that. It's funny, because it's a Screw Attack, and I somehow survived that. I am astonished that I did. So I'm going to be taking a Heart Container here. So I don't need to be conservative with those anymore. Okay, can we have a fight with the Ice Climbers in All-Star mode that doesn't play on their level? Thanks to self. The other one was on this level, right? I think it was. I actually don't even remember. And do they all die from the screen scrolling? Or do none of them die from the screen scrolling? Well, there goes somebody. Yeah! I'm afraid to move. I really don't want to have to use coins for continues. It doesn't really matter, because the 1,000 coins don't have to be on you all at once to get the Tom Nook trophy, but I am going to need a bunch for buying trophies from the thing anyway, so it's like I'd like to use as few continues as possible. And another one where the second to last fight is on Battlefield. Okay, then. Once again, I think the other one was. I was thinking that he was, like, metal with bunny ears for a second there, but no, that's just his normal ears. What? Oh, that was a great noise when he ran across the ground. It was like... Yeah, let's take the other one for good measure. Couldn't hurt. Hey! Silly Pichu, you're not clever. The joke is that Jeff. The joke is that Jeff's Japanese name is P. We'll go with that one. Da 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 da. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I forgot about his walking animation.
Congratulations.
Okay then. Alright, I think I'm actually going to cut the episode here. I'll get to the other All-Star playthroughs later on. Right now I actually do want to do Classic and Adventure very hard with Game & Watch. It's going to be a hoot and a holler. So, like I said, cutting the video and then, yeah.